First Man is directed by Damien, Chazelle, written by Josh Singer, and it stars Ryan Gosling, Claire Foy, and many others. And it takes a look at the life of astronaut Neil Armstrong, including the legendary space mission that led him to become the first man to walk the moon on July 20th, 1969. But what Chazelle does here is much more than that. This really isn't a film about the moon landing, it's a film about Neil Armstrong, the man. And what the film does, it's take you on a journey to understand the man, the professional, the worker, the astronaut, the legend. How this film really impressed me is the way Chazelle shot it, first and foremost. This kind of becomes a docudrama because of the way he shoots it. It has very much a feel of a documentary, but also Chazelle uses a handheld style camera to put you on a subjective point of view. By that I mean that he puts you in the place of one of the characters in a scene. Lots of times when they are doing tests and going on the shuttles into space, or at least into the sky, you have these moments where you are just trapped inside the shuttles. You cannot get out. Everything is shaking. You feel the fear in the astronauts' eyes. You feel what they are going through because Chazelle himself puts you in that place, and it was shot on film, which makes this film look beautiful. The cinematography is just jaw-dropping. I was mesmerized by each scene of this film, which also goes into the work Chazelle did and Josh Singer did writing the script. This film felt very unique because this film doesn't really have a lot of scenes. It has extremely elongated scenes that I will understand if anyone doesn't feel like that works. To me, it really worked because it made the film just flow. It made the film feel very uniform. And I found myself just realizing, oh, we're still in this one scene. And the movie does travel quite a few years. And in films that do that, sometimes it doesn't quite work for the pacing. In here, Chazelle just leaves you in scenes that are personal, but they also have high stakes in terms of what humanity achieved with NASA and all that. But you always have the perspective of Neil Armstrong because, again, it's a very personal story. Something happens early on in the film that pretty much defines the character you see throughout the film. And Ryan Gosling plays him phenomenally. This is one of his best performances, and I get pretty tired of saying that every single year because the dude just kicks ass. Claire Foy is wonderful as well. She has one key scene that I bet you it's enough to make her nominated for the Oscars. Also, Chandler is great. Jason Clarke is friggin' awesome. And even Cory Stoll as Buzz Aldrin is pretty damn great. First Man also boasts what is probably my new favorite score of 2018. It feels so awe-inspiring. It just leaves you in awe of everything you see, you witness. Most of the stuff is practical and not CGI, which is great to see that they went that route. But also the sound design is a technical marvel. It just left me stunned. The way they insert certain sounds, the way they take out certain sounds in certain scenes, it's just wonderful to witness. Once you get to the moon, and spoilers, they do make it to the moon, it's something, well, no pun intended, out of this world. This film just leaves you with your jaw dropped to the floor, with so many sequences that are so tense, so many sequences that leave you in such fear, with so much uncertainty of what is going to happen, despite you knowing that they freaking make it to the moon. This really is a character piece, again, because of the perspective that you always get from Neil Armstrong. This is a man that at one point in his life decided to focus on his job, on work, so he wouldn't have a breakdown. And you see this man who can be an extremely good astronaut, an extremely good pilot, an extremely good professional of what he does. He's very focused, he's very sharp, he doesn't fail necessarily, but the one thing he cannot be is a human being. You see, he's so awkward at social gatherings, at family gatherings, and he cannot really be a father. But that is the crux of this character. That is the journey that is go through. And once they're on the moon, I'm not gonna say anything, but there's one scene, it's the one moment everybody will break down. I did, and I have no shame in it. This is truly a cinematic experience like no other. Chazelle, to me, has done it again. This guy has now the card to play. He can do whatever the hell he wants, and everyone should produce whatever he wants to make next. This dude gave us a cinematic experience like maybe only his other movies rival. This is a cinematic triumph, and it's my new favorite of the year. First Man gets an A+. Now, what did you think of First Man Married with Fugit? Do you agree? Do you disagree with my thoughts? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know why you rank Damien Chazelle films. My favorite is still La La Land. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are the best. Tomorrow I have a review for The Old Man and the Gun, for so many other films from the BFI London Film Festival. Can't wait to see you there. Can't wait to see you in other reviews. So until then, you stay beautiful, you stay geeky, and if you haven't done so yet, click the subscribe button, click the bell, so it can be geeky. United!